Okay, what do city slicker scientists from Sandia Labs and a horse whisperer have in common?
Well, it turns out an appreciation for good horses, the wild horses that roam free across the West and are now in big trouble. The many agencies and groups looking for solutions have now added Sandia to that team. And as Bob Martin reports, it's a dilemma of enormous scale affecting the very survival of tens of thousands of proud ponies.
When Congress ordered wild horses like these in northern New Mexico protected, it called them living symbols of the pioneer spirit of the West. However, with herds on federal lands doubling every 5 years, thousands are removed each year to avoid overgrazing. Many, like Mustang Sally here in Farmington, find new homes through adoption.
So what do you think of riding these wild horses?
It's cool.
30,000 others unable to find homes are held in pens and pastures. The BLM has proposed euthanizing many. Agencies and support groups are looking for options.
Thought it'd be nice to get back a little closer to home.
Anthony Madrid manages wild horses in New Mexico's Carson National Forest. He says this country can only support 105 horses.
In February, our last survey, our horse estimate was 428 horses.
Almost 100 horses are being removed this fall. The man who does it goes to great pains to do it gently. Instead of chasing, Dan Elkins baits a pen with tasty minerals and lets horses explore it for a few days with the gate open. In a camouflaged trailer, Dan spends many days and nights waiting. Then he shuts the gate by remote control. Horses are only mildly spooked.
It's just a safer, easier way to handle these horses, to catch them without any people being there, no human involvement whatsoever, which means we just don't hurt any horses.
But there's only one Dan, and this roundup will take months. He'd like help to monitor multiple pens. These Sandia scientists think Homeland Security hardware may be a solution. They pull out some geophones that stick in the ground and can identify wild horse footsteps, distinguish them from others like bear and deer. Geophones can be connected with thermal imaging cameras, and all the data beamed from multiple pens far apart to a single control trailer.
So what we're doing is we're taking a lot of technology that we've used in the past and modified for horses.
However, this is just test gear. Assembling a final working system will cost more. Dan and Sandia have to find more support. After capture, the Hickory horses are brought here to a little ranch near Farmington where they're branded, checked by a veterinarian, and prepared for adoption.
Oh, buddy.
Bob Browning uses horse whisperer skills to reassure his new tenants and get them ready for domestic life.
The way I move makes all the difference in the world. It's got to be extremely slow.
To reduce need for adoption or euthanasia, there's a growing move toward wild horse birth control, a complex injection program.
Capturing horses, darting them, releasing them, having a database of horses, tracking who's been darted, who hasn't. Those are all the things that we're working on now.
It's thought the Sandia technology might just help increase roundup efficiency enough to give birth control a chance. Without some kind of solution, thousands of wild horses may have to be destroyed. Bob Martin, KRQE News 13.
Oh, great story, Bob. The plight of wild horses will be discussed at a conference in Reno, Nevada later this month. Meanwhile, at krqe.com, you can learn how to adopt a horse yourself or go on a wild